Welcome back to the channel, family. This is Pablo Crow. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on with the token Mandox, huh? You guys want to know what's going on with Mandox? Let's check them out and see what's new with them. Definitely a lot to talk about. So, if you guys didn't know, they have a new teammate in the flesh. Look at that, the Hurricane. Oh, if you guys follow MMA, you guys know who this guy is. Ian, check it out. Let's go. Look at that. So he just joined Mandox. And what's crazy is they just had an AMA, here on Twitter. And he was able to talk, and everybody was able to listen. Check it out right there. It's still going on. There's still a lot of people talking, a lot of good stuff going on there, which is pretty impressive because it's been going on for hours. They've been answering questions. They've been letting people talk. It's been pretty impressive, honestly. And the stuff that Ian said was actually very. I'm gonna follow him. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. He talked about how he's been in crypto for close to a year now, and he's seen a lot of stuff. He was very familiar with Saitama, very familiar with Shiba, and overall, he was definitely very familiar with cryptocurrency. So that right there alone is impressive. I've been seeing that a lot with a lot of UFC fighters, which is it's definitely a big deal. You know what I mean? Definitely a big deal. I like what they say right here. Mandox won't just make millionaires; it will make millionaires that will change the world. So their whole concept on, on just going out there and helping the needed, or however you want to say it. But going out there, they were talking about supporting the hurricane scenario, the whole hurricane that happened just recently. They were talking about sending a team out there, collecting some money, doing their thing, and they would prove to the people that everything that was sent for that cause, it was used for that. They will be used for that cause. So all that scenario is pretty interesting. I like the whole idea where these guys are going. I know we heard a lot in the past about charity tokens and all this, but you never truly follow them and see what really happens. So I'm gonna go to their main thing. Let's see. Back again. And see what else is going on. Let's see, buy some Mandox, bro. They were talking about the charts here. Talking about Ian. Definitely a lot going on. We're going to jump over to the charts and see what's going on with the charts. As you guys can tell, there's been some buys and sells. It did dip a little. I mean, they reached a new all-time high. Just what? On the 11th? They reached a new all-time high, which is about 100% from where we're at today. So if the token were to go back up to its all-time high and you were to invest today, you would double your money. It would be in 100% profit. So it's something to keep in mind when you're investing in tokens. If you bought it at the top and you're down here, well, that's a different story. That you just gotta hold. That's all that comes down to it. As long as the token keeps moving forward and things are positive, there's really nothing to worry about. It will go back up. If you go the overall trajectory of the token, it has moved sideways and uphill slowly. It hasn't been like a gigantic pump and a gigantic dump. It has moved in the right direction at the right speed. So I'm not too worried about this dip. I think it'll recover. I think it'll do just fine. As the holders grow, the token will also grow. And if we go down and check out the buys and sells, You know, we got some sells. We definitely got a bunch of buys. You know, buys and sells constantly. It has a lot of traction, a lot of movement, which is very positive in a token, especially this time in the season. You know, so that's something to keep in mind. We jump over to the holders, see what's new, see if any new holders are growing or who holds the most. Obviously, the Data wallet holds 57%. I don't recall it being that high before. Maybe they burned some tokens or something, but all that's looking good. There is this gigantic wallet that holds 8%, so I guess we'll just have to see who that wallet holder is or what it is about. A lot of the times tokens will use big wallets like that one to you know, pay for some advertisement or whatever is needed for the token to have success. Other times it could be one of the developers, but in this case, as many developers as they have, if we go to the website, I just don't see that being just one holder. You know, maybe they can explain that to us here later on, but we'll have to check it out and just keep. Oh, this looks different. The website's updated, so if you guys want to check that out, that's pretty cool. I wanted to show you guys the developers. Jump over to that. The NFTs are pretty cool. So as you can see, there's a lot. It's a big team, and this guy has he has a husky, so we're buddies now. Cause I got a husky. Anyways, that's a big team, guys. So that one wallet, I just don't see it being. You know, it's got to be part of something bigger than what I'm imagining. So I'm sure next time we can ask that question and let them explain to us what that 8% wallet is. I'm not too worried about it, but you know, it's obviously something that needs to be brought up. Well, I like the token. I do. I am invested in it. I don't have a humongous bag. I'm not gonna tell you guys that I'm holding, 10% of the token, because I'm not even 1%. I don't have a massive holding. I did sell 99% of my tokens. I'm only holding 2 tokens at the moment. I feel like taking profits is very important. If you've been in the market for over a year and you obviously made money, so it's up to you if you want to keep it or sell it. You earned that right. So we all have that right. We all can buy and sell whenever we want. Just do it professionally. Anyways, remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one.